In this lesson we're going to create a platform for our player to traverse around the level. The platform is very similar to, if not identical, to the ground plane we created earlier. We're going to use the other node. We're going to use a static body 2D again. We're going to rename this to be platform. We're going to add two items. One is the collision shape. Now, because we've used the node types before, you'll see in the recent section here we can select rather than keep searching for the items here. I need a collision shape, so I can simply double click on the collision shape now. Again, the error message comes up, or a warning message. With the collision shape selected, I move over to shape. I go to a new rectangular type shape, and then next we put a image in there, or in this particular case a sprite. So right click on the platform, add child node, and because we've used a sprite previously, double click sprite 2D, and then we simply move to the assets we used earlier, and we're going to click the platform graphic that's already been prepared for us again into the empty slot, and we go inside there. Now you'll notice this platform is much too big based on this particular play area. Now with the sprite selected, you'll notice in the inspector there's a transform here. We can use these for transforming the X and Y position, the rotation of it, the scale. We're going to use scale here. Now notice I'm not scaling the actual platform node itself. Godot doesn't like you scaling and resizing the actual nodes. We're going to just rescale the sprite. So in this particular case, I'm going to make certain it's about, say, 0.25 or a quarter of that. Now if I go into the scale X and put 0.25 and enter, it automatically does the Y as well. If you wanted to unlink that, you click onto this box here, but we want it to be linked, so we're okay. Now it's good to use your judgment here. This will be an overall play area. In your opinion, do you think that this actually matches the size of this? I think it's quite suitable. So if you think it's not, you can resize it in the scale there again, no problem at all. So that's that part of it. All we need to do now is click on save the scene. So scene, save scene, and because we're already saved in the scenes previously, we're already in the scenes folder because we renamed the node well in the first place. It comes to platform scene there, click on to save, and you're done. Now again, we can test this scene by clicking on this test button. You'll notice it takes a bit of time, and you'll notice it in the top corner there. Don't move it around. And what we will then do in our main levels, we can duplicate this one single scene over and over. So we only created the scene once, and we can reuse that in our levels in the future. So it's very flexible and very powerful, Godot engine is. So that's what we're going to do next, and in the next one we're going to be using is called a collectible. So this will be something like a gift, or in our case in this one, a piece of fruit, etc. So I'll see you in the next video.